missed it, here's some of the best bits from Jase and Lauren while we're on break.
That's the sound of the police.
You first start talking.
Jase and Lauren's
Answer me!
Probe the Popo.
Tell me what you know.
One of my favourite segments we do on the show
Me
is
too.
Probe the Popo.
This is where we get to ask them questions instead of them asking us questions all the time. We love Vic Police in here.
Very different one this week, isn't it, Loz?
Well, it is. And I was saying earlier, we have a lot of police men, but we haven't had a lot of police women in for Probe the Popo, but that is changing this morning. Constable Anastasia Barker joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, the point of because we always have a police officer from a different department or something, and we've had so far, I've got to admit, the dog squad was my favourite because they brought the puppies in.
Definitely, yep.
But you're a new police officer who has decided to join the police force in your 30s.
Yeah.
Total
correct.
career change.
Absolutely, yeah.
After having a photography business, you've done a career change and joined the academy.
Yes, very true. Was always the goal for me. I applied when I was 21.
Right.
Always wanted to be a police officer since I was 16.
Is it in your family?
No.
No.
No one in my family is a police officer.
Because I think there'd be a lot of people listening right now in their 30s who are looking for a life change, aren't happy with what they're doing. They're like, you know what, life's too short.
So you wanted to be a police. Why didn't you do it when you were 21?
So I applied. It was a very, very different recruitment process back then. We're talking a while ago now. I got through to the fitness stage and then found out I was pregnant with my eldest daughter. Yeah, so it's just a not now, right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't the right time.
That's it, yeah.
How hard's the fitness stage to pass?
It's not too difficult.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because and
Base fitness.
take this the right way, Victorian Police, but I'm guessing you don't have to go back and do it every year, judging by some of the officers that I've seen out there.
Some of the older guys.
Yeah.
In your first 2 years of training, you have to do it a fair few times.
Right,
And then
okay.
after that, you're clear.
Gloves are off.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
So in terms of the process, so you go to the academy, you jump through all the hoops.
Yep.
And then what happens from there? Are you in uniform at a certain station? Like, what's the process?
Yeah, so once you graduate, we go to the road policing drug alcohol division.
Right.
So that changes amongst squads depending on what the need is. So my squad was there for 4 weeks, and that's basically working on the booze buses.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, so that's your final stage called your DTW stage. So it's like the last bit of your academy stage.
Did you ping anyone?
Yeah.
Is that also where you do the traffic control? Because I see in the city on the corner of I think it's like Collins and Exhibition, there is always police there when the traffic lights are working, but they're either learning or practicing.
So that's in the middle of academy.
Right.
So, we do 2 weeks in the city of city policing where we do traffic control and whatnot. But
So I always think the traffic lights are working fine. What are they doing here?
yeah, that's practicing.
We were saying earlier that show RBT. We'll watch it at home, and as it's going, "Doot, doot, 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 doot," and the guy's like, "Yeah, man, I'm an adney." We'll sit on our couch going, "Yeah, he's over." As you're doing the RBTs and they're blowing in the bag, do you look at them and go, secretly like, "Yeah,
Guilty.
you're blowing it. You're gone, mate. You're gone."
Yeah, look, some people are a dead giveaway. Definitely.
How long is it in the academy?
It's about 7 months.
And what's the process of getting into the police force? What's it like?
The recruitment process? It can be quite stressful. It can vary depending on the person. For me, it took 16 months.
Right.
That was just medical. Being a little bit older, I had to do a few things a couple of times, such as my hearing test. But it
Really?
can just,
That must make you feel really old
It
when they keep doing
It
that.
did, but I passed and I was really happy.
Good.
So now it's a little bit different. The recruitment process has changed somewhat. So I don't think everybody has to do the entrance exam now. I think there's no video interview. But yeah, you do the psych interview testing. It's quite a drawn out process, but it's worth it.
You have to do stress tests and things, I imagine, because police officers have to stay so calm in
That's what it's
wild
getting at.
environments.
Not necessarily stress testing, but that's a part of the psych evaluations.
Right.
Yeah.
to
Also,
make sure you don't just snap like we would. Probably
you don't
just.
listen at the best of times.
No.
Like, imagine Lauren with the hearing test. It'd have to be like, "Hey, Loz, you've been driving around with the siren on. You just haven't actually
I'm not
noticed."
good with attention to detail. I would say. Also, you do shift work, right?
Yes.
Have you
correct.
ever slept in? Because I missed the first half hour of the show this morning because I
Never.
slept in.
I've never slept in.
Yeah,
Do
right.
people do it though? And do they cop it
Yes.
from their mates?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Is it third sleep in you get tased? Is there a rule or anything like?
It probably should be, but no.
Guys, I love like a random Facebook page. I'm not on Facebook very often. Sometimes I'll have a little scroll and just see what's going on. And I keep getting these posts, which I'm starting to take quite personally. You know how it's like you might not be in that group, but it pops up all the time, and you're like, why am I? It's like targeted ads, but for groups.
Is it the seat that attaches to a railing for stairs, like a little elevator?
No. So it's not an
for elderly?
ad. It's like
right.
a group page.
Oh, sorry.
And I keep getting these targeted posts, and it's called the Dull Women's Club.
Oh,
And I'm like,
surprised you're not a member already.
well, actually, funnily enough, I follow the Dull Men's Club because I find it
Hilarious.
so funny.
Yeah.
And it's like basic things that like give you the ick, that irk you, that you find really fascinating,
Great.
that aren't, really exciting topics. Anyway, so I've joined this group, the Dull Women's Club. Screams my name. And a post went up the other day that this woman posted, and I saw there was like 6,000 comments under it. And I was like, oh, this sparked my attention. And it was this woman who refuses to share something with her husband. And I was like, oh my God, that makes me feel so much better that it's not just me. And it's about the way men use toothpaste. I
How do we use
flat out
toothpaste?
refuse to share toothpaste with Paul.
crusty.
Because when I've put my toothpaste on my toothbrush, I close the lid and I put it away and it's nice and neat.
Yeah, it's all right. Lid can stay up.
Why do blokes spread the toothpaste all over the toothpaste holder, all over the top, leave the lid open? Does that happen in your house?
Yeah.
You do it too?
I got 3 sons.
Oh, God, the toothpaste must be a mess.
And it gets hard.
It goes
you know
hard.
That hard.
It goes
sort of
crusty around the
nodule
edge.
type
That's why you
bit.
got to squeeze a bit more out just to get past the hard bit. And then just scrape that on the lid until you get to the
then you
soft.
gotta push
Why don't
that
you just
hard.
leave it neat and close the lid?
Oh, because the moment's gone. Unless you do that the first time, then it's just crusty lid.
In our
Yeah.
house, separate toothpastes. We share a lot of things, but I refuse to let him use my toothpaste. And even yesterday, he was like, do you know where my toothpaste is? And I was like, no, you have to go open a new one.
Really?
Wasn't allowed to turn on mine.
Oh, surely you just.
You won't even give him a squirt?
Not a squirt, unless I squirt it for him.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
is his toothpaste crusty?
Crusty.
It is.
It's just always everywhere.
It's not hard to knock the top off the crust.
But also push from the bottom, let it come up the top. His is like full at the bottom, empty at the
Oh
top.
yeah, I'm a bit like that.
You know those knives you and I bought online, the knife block?
Yes.
Well, we
Yeah.
bought the pans, but we got the free knife
Yeah,
block.
yeah, yeah.
No one's allowed to touch those knives.
Yeah.
Oh, they're your knives.
Well, I caught Lou putting him in the dishwasher.
Banned from using my knives. So
Good, like good knives, you can't put in the dishwasher.
They are good knives.
They're
as well.
great knives.
yeah, it blunts them, doesn't it?
Someone goes to
You
cut
need
something.
Clint's knife man. He comes around and sharpens your knives.
Yeah, he does.
Do you have a dude that comes around
in a
sharpens-
van. He comes and
He's a knife
sharpens.
shopper in a van.
I'm going to need the number of the knife man.
So does Lou have her own set of knives that
Yeah.
she's allowed to use? And then
And they
you
are
use the good
blunt
ones?
as hell. You could try you could just be going up and down on your arm. That ain't going to cut skin.
James Blunt.
Good luck with that.
How good.
What about you and your...
In the workplace, is there
that was
anything
a
you
real
refuse
low-
to check? Because
that
I
was a
refuse
low
to
blow.
use the shared milk in the fridge here.
Oh, yeah, you won't use
You
shit.
I
Take
could
the
have
top
my
off
own
a
milk.
Newie.
I don't want to know what other people are doing when they open the milk.
Yeah.
I need crack the top off a Newie.
What are we asking for here?
What won't you share with your partner or your colleagues? What is yours and yours alone? 13 24 10 is our number. There's a lot of stuff people won't share with their
Yeah, my
husbands or their
wife's got
wives.
a couple.
Well, my mum and dad have a beautiful lounge, and they will sit in the exact same sides. They won't sort of alternate.
Oh, it's got like
Because-
the crevice.
Oh,
like the
yes,
Homer
yeah,
Simpson
yeah.
Mum
crevice.
likes mum.
Yeah.
Mum's side. No one's to sit on mum's
Yeah,
side.
yeah. 13 24 10. What will you not share with your partner?
Just a not negotiable.
Yeah. Can be the smallest of things.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, it might even be a workplace as well. Lauren is not a sharer.
No, I think a lot of women will agree with this, that the toothpaste is out of bounds. I have mine. He has his, because men make toothpaste too messy. You're all like cavemen when it comes to the way you manage your toothpaste. It's disgusting. Goes everywhere.
Well, it's a quick process.
You know what? And then
give
you
it a
leave-
squeeze, chuck it on the toothbrush, chuck
Yeah.
it back in the holder.
Little squirt.
No, close the lid, keep it neat. Keep it neat, keep it tight.
13
And then you get the toothpaste on the bench.
24 10.
No.
What is the one item you refuse to share with a partner? Let's go to Abby. Morning, Abs.
Good morning. I don't share my shampoo and conditioner.
Oh, you have to have separate ones.
My
Why?
wife's like that.
My
She's-
wife.
My wife?
I just use the salon stuff and
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can
it's
have
flash.
the supermarket
Hey,
stuff.
Yes.
Same in our house.
Because blokes would use a bar of soap, really.
Do you actually do that?
We
I have
done.
done,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this thing saying women have like I've got one for when my hair's a bit oily. I've got one for when my hair's a bit dry. I've got one
See,
for
that's a
when
punish.
the blonde in my hair goes a bit orange and I use purple shampoo. And then men have like 6-in-1 body wash,
Yeah.
hair wash,
I ran
face
out
wash.
of body wash the other day, so just used
Detergent.
shampoo.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Shampoo on your body.
Yeah.
Where do you sit on soap
I
on a
guess you
rope?
I don't
people
sit on it. You shouldn't.
That's
That'll
a good
hurt.
point.
Let's go.
That's funny.
Let's go to Enzo. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. What won't you share?
Soft drink. Can't do it.
You have to have your
Soft
own
drink.
separate ones.
Yeah.
Do you have
Why?
a flash one?
Yeah, because they might drink from the bottle. They might, yuck.
You know what?
Yeah.
Clint did something the other day which I took offence to.
What?
You were thirsty. It was outside GYG, and I gave you my bottle of water.
Yeah.
And you
He
did
wouldn't
that.
drink it.
Oh, yeah.
No, he did, but you
I didn't-
He did that thing where he
I didn't
holds
put
it
my lips
above.
around it.
His lips wouldn't touch
Well,
the
to be
plastic
fair-
rim, and he just let the water run down like a waterfall.
I'd be more worried about the 10% backwash. I wouldn't be drinking from your water bottle.
Got him with that.
No way. Your spit would be
Well,
in
he'd
there.
spent the day going,
Yeah.
so
Rachel,
Sorry, what was that?
I wasn't going to touch the sides of that.
what do you refuse to share?
Hi. So me and my husband have our own snack boxes, like snack drawers, because he eats them too quickly, and every time I go back, I don't have what I'm looking for.
I
so
love
we've
this.
What
Genius.
about like does his ever run dry and he's like, come on, honey, give me an Oreo. What do you got in
all
yours?
the time. All the time.
And do you open your box to him?
Absolutely not. They're mine.
What's in your snack
'cause
drawer?
it's because men hoover
Yeah, no, they really
and
do.
we can
So,
graze.
yes, exactly. And that's the most annoying bit. That, you go back and it's not there.
So-
We
so-
might open a packet and just have like a nibble here and there, like
Oh,
a
what's the
handful here,
point?
I'm
a
just-
couple like where you blokes open it and power through the
But
whole
I'm
thing.
just intrigued as to what,
Yeah, what's in yours,
the
Rachel?
various
What's in your box?
snack boxes.
So we've got like chips, corn chips, popcorn, M&Ms, Skittles, Snickers bars.
So you've got the same assortment, but you just eat them at different paces.
Yeah.
You got a bloody
Yeah, I love
7-Eleven
that.
hidden in that house, mate.
See, if we open one of those big bags of Cobb's popcorn, that could last me 5 days because I'll just have a handful.
That'll last me 5 minutes.
Well, exactly. That's why we don't like sharing with you cookie monsters.
It'll be off in 5 days.
Yeah,
No,
will
it
be.
won't. Seal it.
It'll be that,
Get those
especially the
little seal
popcorn.
clips.
Oh, they don't. No.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd be like
And
chewing
then we
rubber.
go to just have a little graze and there's nothing there because you animals have eaten it all.
Oh,
David. Fire up. Dave, welcome to the show, mate. What do you refuse to share?
I hate sharing utensils, Tupperware, things that we sort of use, like, bottles, like just sharing with the wife, kids and all that.
David, you sound like you want to live in your own house.
I kind of do. It's just the whole idea of saliva when you're sharing. There's, like, even when my wife's finished eating and she would lick the spoon clean, wipe it dry with tissue, I'm like, nah, sorry. I throw it away and get another spoon.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
You know what, Dave? I've actually thought, I haven't had the conversation with Lou yet, and I was thinking about doing it. I just want my own room.
Yeah,
your
see,
own bed.
I
No,
quite
just like
separate
my own
bathrooms, to be
room. Like
honest.
I'd set it up as maybe like an office. I'd put a little futon in there or something, but like, you
You
know.
just sleep on a futon.
No, but like I could put my own posters up. I could like.
Wait, are you 15? You want to sleep on a futon and what? Put a Tina Arena poster on the wall? Power Rangers?
A lot of people are doing it.
Yeah,
A lot
No,
of people have got
just
their own,
my
own-
their own beds.
I'm sorry. Adult men in their 40s are not putting posters on the wall.
No, well, not posters, but maybe
No,
like
you said poster. What sort of poster?
I
would
don't
you
know,
go
like
with?
artwork or something. Just like
Different.
I just my own space. You know what I mean? That the kids can't mess it up. No toys in there.
Well, I was going to say, do you have lots of things you won't share with the kids? Like, that's theirs. They get the cheap ones. And you
No,
get
that's
good
the
ones?
problem. That's the problem. Kids just help themselves to whatever.
Oh, no. I
know-
wouldn't cope with that.
Oh, mate. When I got my car, I was like, we're not going to be eating in my car. Now it just looks, honestly,
what a
someone could be dead in there and I wouldn't know.
Doesn't want to share his car with his children.
No, I like
This is an adults-only
You know you
vehicle.
do have to provide for the
No,
children.
no. When we do school drop-off, I just drive with the hazards on and they run next to the car.
Just make sure they get there safely.
Yeah, I hold a bottle of water out every now and then. You look thirsty, you right? You'll be right, mate. Bzzz, window goes back up.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.